Turns out I'm a way better killer than I am a survivor. So let's have a look at Dead by Daylight on GeForce NOW Priority and RTX 3080. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel. We're going to have a look at both Priority and 3080 tier at Ultra settings here. Dead by Daylight is currently free to claim on the Epic Game Store, and if you do decide to claim, if you could use our creator code of CGXTREME, it would really help us out. So can you tell the difference between the two images here? One is the 3080 tier and the other is the Priority tier, which it actually gave me a 1080 rig for. So I'm actually quite surprised that even at Ultra settings that the game ran quite okay. And the one on the right is actually the Priority tier and the left is 3080. If you're looking on a bigger screen, you'll probably notice the difference straight away and very clearly, but if you're on a smaller screen, it may be a little bit harder to tell. Now there are slightly different levels here, but that's the randomness of Dead by Daylight. But as we come full screen on the Priority tier with the 1080, I would say that this was pushing 50 to 60 frames per second a lot of the time. However, I did find it a bit more difficult to get those timings right for actually swiping people and judging the distance. So even though I was playing at 1440, obviously the stretched 1080 resolution here does give a bit of blurriness, and I did feel a minor input delay versus the 3080, which I actually played on first. And the reason why I like this killer in particular is because when people do this horrible run around the cans trick, it really annoys me, but this killer can actually teleport through them at a cost a little bit later on. But that does get rid of the issue of just running around in circles, which is a horrible tactic in this game and it really winds me up. So you really need a killer that's either extremely fast or can get around those issues. So as you saw, the 3080 there is pin sharp and the input latency was non-existent. I do feel that between the two, the 3080 did just feel a lot better. The load times is one thing that really makes a huge difference on the 3080 tier. After playing it on the 3080, the load times on the 1080 did feel like they took forever. So that's definitely something to look out for as part of the bonus. So if you do want to pick up Dead by Daylight and claim it free on the Epic Game Store, you have until the Thursday switch over, which is around 10 AM Pacific time. It's about 5-6 PM GMT, so do look out for that. The RTX 3080 is a huge advancement, as you saw a bit of dip there on the 1080. So if you are going to pick it up and you have the 3080 tier, then this is a fantastic game to get into. And I really enjoyed playing again, especially as the killer, as most of the time I fail miserably as a survivor. Let us know in the comments below if you've been playing Dead by Daylight or if you're going to hop back in now it's free, and you'll see what I mean about people running around in circles. But I like the nurse's blink ability to catch them off guard, and it's very satisfying when we finally get them. So the Priority tier is a bit different price-wise. Priority tier will set you back £10 a month, whereas the RTX tier equivalent is around £16 a month, or dollars, as the tax is about the same. So let us know if you'll be upgrading to the 3080 tier or whether you're sticking with Priority for now. Either way, Dead by Daylight is great to go and claim so that you can play it later on. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, stay up to date with all things cloud gaming, and we will see you next time.